All right, guys, we're still translating here in John chapter 4, John's Gospel, and we've been talking about this scene between Jesus and the Samaritan woman by the well, and let's keep going. We left off here. He said to her, go call your husband and come back. And that's where we left it. Verse 17, we'll pick up there. Apekrithe he gune kai apen auto, uk echo andra, lege aute ha Iesus, kalos epas hati andra uk echo. The woman answered and said to him, I do not have a husband. Jesus said to her, you said rightly that I do not have a husband, right? So notice how he's kind of quoting her. He's saying, I do not have a husband. Jesus isn't saying that for himself, right? Even though that's also true. When he quotes, he changes the person. We would say in English, like, you're right in saying that you don't have a husband. See how we switched the person there? We kept it as second person rather than saying, you're right in saying I don't have a husband. That's how they do it in Greek. You notice this, right? You are right in saying that I do not have a husband, okay? It's kind of a nerdy point, but just something to notice. Verse 18. Pentegar andras eskes kai nun han ekes uk esten su aner. Tutu elethes erekas. For 5 husbands you had, and now who you have is not your husband. This truly you have spoken. Do you notice the perfect here? Okay. Herekas. Notice the kappa. This is a weird form for, Lego. We're used to being weird, but this is the perfect. So it's, you have spoken truly this, or this you have spoken truly. He's saying what you said is correct, and he sort of elaborates on that. Jesus apparently has some sort of special knowledge into her situation, right? Which he's going to mention here. Legeauto he gune kurie theoro hati prophetes e su. The woman said to him, Sir, or Lord, I see that you are a prophet. Okay, he has this access, this knowledge into her life, like the prophets did, right? Not predicting the future so much, but just knowing what's going on in her business. She recognized that and calls that out. Hoi pateris hemon ento are tuto prosekunesan kai humes legete hati en Hierusalumois esten hatapas hapu proskunein de. Okay, now there's something from this week in there. Hopefully you recognize this. Our fathers on this mountain worship, okay, or worshipped rather, okay, talking about past tense, their fathers, okay. See the epsilon there for the make and the son, right? That's how we know it's aorist. Our fathers on this mountain worshipped. And you, or but you say, plural, right? Your people, you guys say that in Jerusalem is the place where it is necessary day. And then what's going on here? Proskunein. What kind of word is proskunein? Yeah, it's an infinitive, right? That's what we learned this week, an infinitive. It is necessary to worship. That word day there, it is necessary, will almost always be followed by an infinitive. So we want to look for that, right? But in Jerusalem is the place where you say it is necessary to worship. Okay, that's where we left off. Verse 21. Lege aute ha Iesus. By the way, you notice this a ton. We're seeing a ton of that. Jesus said to her and she said to him, back and forth. Hopefully that becomes really unconsciously competent to you and it doesn't bog you down and you're able to just really fly through that stuff. That's the goal because we're seeing that so much, right? And Jesus said to her, Pistue moi gunai hati erkatai hora hate ute en to are tuto ute en Hierusalemois proskunesete to patri. Believe me, good woman, because an hour is coming or a time is coming when not on this mountain nor in Jerusalem will you worship the Father. Verse 22. Humes proskunete ha uk oidate, hemes proskunumen ha oidamen. Okay? You worship what you do not know. We worship what we know. Hati he soteria ekton iudaion esten. Because salvation is from the Jews. Okay? Verse 23. Ala erketai hora, kai nun esten, hate hoi alethinoi, proskunetai, proskunesusen, to patri en pneumati kai aletheia, kai gar ha pater, toi utus zete tus proskanuntas auton. But the hour is coming and now is, we would probably say, is now here. An hour is coming and is now here when the true worshipers, you see this, the true worshipers, making that verb into a noun there, the true worshipers will worship the Father. Notice how proskuneo, the verb for worship, takes its direct object and the dative. Okay, remember verbs of relationship are one of the categories that take their direct object and the dative. Will worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeks, for also the Father, for truly, for yet the Father seeks worshipers like this, such as these for himself. Okay? The Father seeks worshipers such as these for himself. That's his heart. Verse 24. Pneuma theas ka tus proskanuntas auton en pneumati kai aletheia de proskunein. God is spirit. Notice there's no is in there. It's just spirit God, but that's assumed that there's an is, a to be verb relationship in there. So we would say God is spirit, and the ones worshiping him in spirit and in truth, it is necessary, and then proskunein, to worship, right? So let's reorder that a little bit. So God is spirit, and for the ones worshiping him, it is necessary to worship in spirit and in truth. Okay? So we've got those four parts that we kind of have to rearrange a little bit to make it make sense in English. Okay? Legeo tu he gune, oida hati messias, erketai ha legamenas Christos, hatan elthe akenas, anangale Haman hapanta. The woman said to him, I know that a Messiah is coming, which being said, Christ. Notice the adjectival participle there, right? Lego, the mena in the middle, nominative masculine singular, ending with a definite article. The one being called, because it's passive, Christ. The Messiah is coming, the one called Christ. When he may come, okay, notice the subjunctive there. When he may come, whenever he may come, he will report. We have a liquid future here. Notice this. Anangale. We've got a liquid consonant, the lambda. We have a circumflex there, right? He will announce to us all things. Okay? And then verse 26, the kicker, lege aute ha Iesus, ego eimi ha lalon soy. Jesus said to her, ego eimi, I am he, something like that. It's a strong I am. At the burning bush, when God said to Moses, I am that I am, the Greek translation of that is ego eimi, right? So Jesus says strongly here, ego eimi ha lalon soy. The one speaking to you. Did you recognize the participle there? Okay. The one speaking to you. Okay, substantival participle. Guys, a lot of good stuff in there. We're plowing through. Hoping you know most of that. Don't get bogged down by the stuff you don't. Just keep going, keep practicing, review your vocabulary, review your grammar, and yeah, proud of you guys. Keep going. Keep working hard. God bless.